When I saw this clip, I thought, surely I saw that wrong. Like, that can't be true. Why does everything become funny just because the person on the receiving end is a man? Consent doesn't become less important depending on who's involved. The fight between Shreya and Akanksha. Both Yogesh and Akanksha, how they completely flipped on the judgment day. While back then they were shouting on her that you did it intentionally. Seriously, destroying someone's career? Who are you to do that? Saying that I ruled the previous show. She wasn't the only one who was the most prominent in the show. What about the other people? This just sounds so arrogant when you get so much fame from one show. And what's the obsession with pouring water over things? Akanksha was straight out giving death threats to Shreya. No one called her out. Even when I saw the comments, they were all supporting her. I don't watch Lock Up, and I haven't watched any season of Lock Up, season 1 or season 2. Actually, I don't really watch any reality shows anymore now. I used to watch them at one time, like Big Boss, Roadies, and all that. But now I guess I have retired peacefully. But recently, the season 2 of Lock Up has been really popular. Lock Up season 2 has been following me everywhere on YouTube, Instagram, and every time I just ignore it. No, not getting involved. But these clips kept showing up, so I just gave up. Fine, let me see what everyone's so invested in. Biggest mistake. Because now I'm invested and I'm just trying to understand that what is going on. Before anyone get offended, disclaimer, I haven't watched the entire lockup season. I've just watched the viral clips, moments and the context around them. So if there's anything that I'm missing, tell me. I'm open to hearing it. Also, I'm not emotionally attached to any of the contestants. I do not know them personally. I'm neither a hater nor a fan. 2 weeks ago, I didn't even know the name of half of the contestants. So, this isn't me defending one person and attacking another person. It's just me sharing my neutral and unbiased opinion since I don't know any of them and I have never been a fan of them. I've never watched any show of them prior to this. So, this is like my first impression of them. It's just me watching the clips and genuinely asking, wait, are we really okay with this? Because there were some moments that I watched that really made me question what are they even doing? Is this normal? Not because they were shocking reality TV moments. These type of shows survive on drama and that is literally the business model. But because there were some moments to which people's reaction made me even more confused. So let's start with the first one. When I saw this clip, I genuinely had to replay it because I thought, surely I saw that wrong. Like, that can't be true. But no, it was true and it was shown on public TV. From what I watched, there's this one contestant named Ram Kapoor. He suddenly grabs another contestant, Varun, and starts kissing him forcefully out of nowhere. And then everyone starts laughing. I mean, sorry, what? Is this the reaction? Is this how we're supposed to react? Just laugh and move on? Because my first reaction wasn't,
Oh, what a funny moment.
it was, did he even know that was about to happen to him? Because if the answer is no, then I don't understand what's so funny about it. One person is forcefully trying to kiss another person in public without even his consent. Is that supposed to be funny? And before someone says, relax, it was just a joke, okay, maybe it was intended as a joke. But I don't understand one thing. Why does everything become funny just because the person on the receiving end is a man? Let's flip the situation. Imagine the same exact thing happened. Same situation, same surprise, except one of them was a woman. Do you think people sitting there would be laughing like they did when Ram kissed Varun forcefully? No, I don't think they would, and that is what really confused me. Because consent doesn't become less important depending on who's involved. Either unwanted physical contact is accepted or it is not. We can't change the rules depending on the gender of the people involved. And honestly, what surprised me even more than the incident was the reaction of the people. The people in the show who were sitting there and they were just laughing. They were treating it as a joke, like something really funny happened. Don't they realize the situation? And the guy Varun, what about him? He didn't know this was going to happen to him. And if you say that he was laughing too, I mean, what else was he supposed to do in that situation? He was shocked too, I guess. He wouldn't know how to react in that situation. People were treating it like it was just some harmless fun. And many people generally might have seen it like that, but I didn't. Because if someone is uncomfortable, that's not for other people to decide, is it? And that's when I realized, sure, it was the incident which happened that bothered me, but even more than that, it was how people just casually reacted to it. And I think that type of behavior should be called out. Then there was this another viral moment of the show, the fight between Shreya and Akanksha. And before I say something, no, this isn't me saying that one of them is an angel and the other one is a devil. No. I don't know these people. I haven't followed them before the show. I'm just reacting to what I just watched. So, from what I saw, that how this fight started was that Shreya was given some power to order or decide someone's food or something like that. So there was a screen, and only Shreya could control it. No one else was allowed to do it. So when Akanksha tried to reach the screen, Shreya tried to move her hand away, and in that situation, Shreya accidentally hit Akanksha on her nose. During that, Akanksha got a minute scratch on her nose. Now, obviously, getting scratched isn't nice. I'd be annoyed too. But when I saw it, it genuinely didn't look intentional. It just looked like she was trying to move her hands away from the screen. But after that, everything just escalated so quickly. Akanksha was telling Shreya to apologize and say sorry, and obviously Shreya didn't, like you know how she is. Now it's understandable that if something like this happens, you might get angry, but to escalate it to this level, that is just out of my thinking. That she is shouting, having arguments, saying that you did it intentionally, even though it was very clear that it was completely unintentional. Even the other contestants were saying that it wasn't intentional. And it's funny how they completely flipped on the judgment day. Seriously? Both Yogesh and Akanksha were saying that we know that she didn't do it intentionally, but while back then they were shouting on her that you did it intentionally, say sorry, and all that. It got even more intense when Akanksha said,
रियलिटी शो में तेरी जैसी एक घटिया औरत आती है जो ऐसी हरकतें करती है और पता है उसका क्या होता है उसका पूरा करियर बर्बाद होता है एक का किया है तेरा तेरा भी करूंगी
seriously, destroying someone's career? Who are you to do that? I mean, do you have that much power that you could destroy someone's career? Now, I didn't watch Splitsvilla either, but I know that there was a huge drama around these three in that show, so I knew whom she was talking about. But I don't think she is the one who destroyed someone's career. And saying that I ruled the previous show, really? I didn't watch the show, but still I could say that she wasn't the only one who was the most prominent in the show. What about the other people? Didn't they contribute to the show, or was she the only main character of the show? The previous show was successful because of all the contestants, not just one. This just sounds so arrogant. When you get so much fame, people support your fans from one show, and then you think you have achieved everything and can do whatever you want. I don't understand statements like this. Like, if you disagree with someone, just argue. Shout if you have to. It's a reality show, that's expected. But talking about destroying someone's career? But then, somehow, it got even more worse. Now, if the argument had just ended over them provoking, shouting, and all that stuff, it would be fine. Just another drama and that kind of stuff. It's a reality show, people fight, and it happens. But what happened later was Akanksha poured water in Shreya's food while she was eating. Why? Like, seriously, why? Out of all the things that you could have done, you chose to put water over someone's food while they are eating. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but there's something about messing with someone's food that really feels unnecessarily mean. Even if I absolutely cannot stand someone, I'm still going to let them eat in peace. And if that was not enough, she was even pouring water on her mattress and bed. I just couldn't understand what's the obsession with pouring water over things. But this was not enough. The part that made me really question things was that Akanksha was straight out giving death threats to Shreya. She literally said,
हार होती ना कुत्तों की तरह मारते तेरे को अभी समझी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में बंधी हुई हूँ जिंदा नहीं खड़ी होती वरना
I just can't understand. Seriously, is that something you think is cool? Saying that, does that make you look cool? Giving such threats to people over a tiny scratch on your nose. If you're angry with someone, just don't talk to them, or if you want to argue, then do that. But giving threats like this, I don't think anyone deserves that, no matter how bad they are or what have they done, they have provoked you. But this is a reality show. That's not entertaining, that's just uncomfortable to watch. And what surprised me even more was that no one called her out. Even when I saw the comments, they were all supporting her. Like, seriously? Now, I'm not saying that Shreya is all good, perfect, and innocent. No, I'm not saying that. I know that she also provokes people, she fights with someone, she gossips about people behind their back, and all that. I'm not taking her side here either. I'm just reacting on what I watched and what I think is not correct. And when I saw the comments, I expected people to say, okay, this crossed the line. But the people were just supporting her. They were defending every single thing just because it was their fave contestant. And that's something I don't understand. I mean, yeah, you can support someone and still accept what they did was wrong. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive. That's not support, that's just refusing to be objective. Now, at least this shouldn't be normalized. Threatening people on the show in front of everyone, and this is just not okay. Being a fan doesn't mean pressing defend no matter what button, and I think social media sometimes makes us forget that. After watching all these clips, I realized my problem isn't with the show Lock Up itself. Reality shows are supposed to be dramatic, and no one would watch if they were just quiet and polite. My issue isn't that. My issue is that at this point, we are treating everything as just entertainment. Someone crosses the line, content. Someone says something completely out of pocket, iconic. Someone behaves in a way we'd probably call out in real life, peak reality show. I'm just sitting here like, wait, are we sure? Because if I saw some of these things in real life, my first reaction wouldn't be to just laugh or pick a fandom or support someone. I would just think that this is not acceptable and that shouldn't be done. And maybe that's the thing about reality shows. They slowly make you accept behaviors that you would question in real life. Again, I'm not saying that don't watch Lock Up or that these contestants are just evil. I'm just saying that maybe we don't have to defend every single thing our favorite contestants do and call out to them when something they do is unacceptable or wrong. You can like someone and still say, yeah, they were wrong there. That's allowed. Anyway, these were just my opinions and I don't intend to hate on any particular person here. I'm just calling out the actions which I think is not right. Maybe I'm missing something, maybe there's something I haven't seen. If there is, tell me. I'd genuinely like to know more. But based on the clips I watched, these were my honest opinions. And I'm curious, was I only the one who felt this way or did these clips make you feel that way too? Let me know in the comments.